What is up, everyone? How we doing, everybody? I'm your host with the most, Zach Black, aka the Shogun Guardian. Welcome back to the Lit Beach, back to our Gamers Outreach Vtuber Summer Slam event. Welcome on back, everybody. Hope we're having a fantastic day, evening, or whatever time it is in your vicinity. Welcome on, everybody who's ready to have a great night. As always, it's a pleasure to be here. It's always a pleasure indeed. Hope we're really enjoying ourselves too. This whole event, I'm telling you, it has been a huge blessing. I have really enjoyed this whole event thus far, since the beginning, middle, and even almost to the end. Honestly, I have really enjoyed this event. I really enjoyed everyone coming out, hanging out, and having a great time. It's such a huge blessing and honor to have so many wonderful people come, help us support and grow. And I really appreciate everyone just having a great time. Even if we didn't reach a donation goal for the fundraiser, I still had a great time though. I'm very happy. So don't feel pressured or anything. I'm just glad to be invited to these events and really make memories. Especially during our battle over regaining our old Twitter account. But aside from that, things are moving forward. Things are moving to greater heights. And aside from that, I really enjoyed this event. Really enjoyed making great memories too. Also, how's my volume for y'all? Hopefully I'm not too loud. I know during our last stream I was a bit loud. Sorry if I blew someone's eardrums out. My apologies. But I really enjoyed our VR chat stream yesterday. I know it got a little mature for some of our viewers. My humble apologies. We always try to make sure that whatever content we share is TOS friendly and community friendly as well, for all ages. Even if it is an 18+ stream, we always maintain professionality, respect, and always a neighborly sense of vibe. So that being said, moving on, really did enjoy playing VR chat. Speaking of which, I was talking to a few of my friends, a good friend of mine. As y'all remember, Candy Rain from our last VR chat stream, good friend of mine indeed. We were talking today, and honestly, I feel as though, no, I decide that I will, after I have bought my head upgrade, my headpiece upgrade, which let me show y'all too. You're gonna love this. So I was doing some research, checking out different upgrades. Pardonnez-moi. I had a great dinner, so man, I am full and stuffed. My mom makes a great dinner. Alright, let me just pull it up. Let me just go ahead and pull that up, and we should be good. Checking progress right now, make sure everything is swell. Okay. Excusez-moi, got our music here. Let's go ahead and just yoink. Yoink. Honestly though, chat, I have really been just enjoying looking over our Amazon list, and having to say that I really do want to try to focus on which upgrades I need. Alright, I got a list here. I got the excuse me on that. Hold on, trying to get the content. Perfecto. So that, as we can see, I want to get these headphones. They're Bluetooth headphones, but I want to get them for my workouts because I want to listen to my jams as I work out more, obviously. Oh, and here's the best part. Here it is. So this is the upgrade that I'm wanting to get for a while. This is the upgrade that I want to get. It's pretty good, pretty nice, very nice indeed. Yeah, I really love the design. I really do. It's a nice upgrade. Let me just scroll some of this over. Yeah, but it's a nice upgrade. I mean, something like this, I could definitely afford, obviously. I really love the whole design. Hold on, let me just pull this up in another. There we go. So this is the upgrade that I want to get. It has, let me see, ones, tens, hundreds, thousands, 10,000, about 10,000. Wow. It's basically a battery. It's like a battery pack basically for your headset. For those extended hours you want to just grind on VR chat. Definitely want to buy this. I really do. For VR chat. Plus it really helps with adjusting your head wear, because when you look at the wearer here, I mean, really good design, especially for when you're trying to look at your phone and stuff. That's something I've really been needing. So really look forward to buying this for VR chat. Especially that good degree angle. And then the best part, hold up, the adjustable strap. I've been really needing something like this, because I constantly struggle with trying to always hold the strap on my head. That gets really annoying. But thank God, finally, something that has that upgrade to just hold everything in place. Yeah, really hold things in place. And then from the looks of it, it requires a battery pack. I mean, like a battery. So basically, battery pack that needs to be charged as well. But I'm not complaining. I mean, if two things need to be charged at the same time, it's not a big deal. I mean, it looks really good. Design-wise, impressive. And then from how it's built, just easy building. Now see, that's what a lot of kids need for VR chat. They need their parents involved, like for real. They really need their parents involved for some wholesome activities. Just to keep on the right path, of course. But that aside, I really want to get this huge upgrade. Seems quite very well affordable too. Very well affordable, and look forward to getting that. And then let's see, what else is there? Give me 1 minute. Aside from that, there's also the laptop that I want to get too. Let me see, what is a good laptop? So I also found this as well. I found this as well on... Honestly, it's a good design. It looks good. So this is like the exact same laptop that I have, or used to have, until it got all busted and stuff, but looks good. My main thing is that I can play VR chat on it. Let me look that up real quick. Let me see, can you play VR chat on Chromebook? While you can't directly install and run full VR chat experience on a standard Chromebook, you can play it through cloud. Okay, so we have to find a better laptop. Well, that's not a big deal. That's not a biggie. We'll find something. It's not really a big deal. The main point is just being able to find what works for us and what helps us improve within our content. Just moving some stuff out the way. There we go. But seriously, I'm not worried though. I mean, I believe we'll find something better. We'll find the right device for us. Yeah, like I'm not going to worry too much about trying to find the perfect device. I mean, you want to get a good laptop now. You want to get a good laptop. VR chat. Man, you got the heavy, expensive types. Sheesh. Yeah, if you want a really good laptop for like heavy gaming, you have to save up real good, but I ain't gotta worry about that. It's no worries though, chat. It's no worries. Just save up money, work hard, and you'll achieve your goal. You know, the basic stuff. Yeah, work hard and you'll achieve your goals. Just keep pushing it, keep grinding. Nothing to worry about, really. Yeah, my main thing is just to get a good laptop that I can use for gaming, for just gaming and for work. Because I got a lot of stuff that I do. Like even today when I was busy uploading clips, like I always say, like I always mentioned, it takes a lot of work when I make clips, but I've got it efficient to where I'm rapid firing out clips constantly before a stream from our last events and our last adventures. But I don't worry about the work because I love what I do. I mean, it can be a lot of work, don't get me wrong, but it's worth it. It's worth it in the end. So just checking some things out now. See if I can find a really good PC for a good price. Try to find some for a really good price so it's not too expensive, but I got enough money to buy some of this. I got more than enough to buy the good stuff. It doesn't have to be like this crazy expensive PC, just something that can really allow me to stream really good. Excuse me, not stream, but just play VR chat on. Because that's really my only concern, is just, can I play VR chat on it? Yeah, that's all I really care about, is just getting the best of the best for VR chat gaming, stuff like that. Yeah, exactly, just save my money up. Just save my money up and just stay focused on what's more important, which I am always. Oh yeah, I definitely got the funds. I definitely got the funds to back up just what I need. Man, there are a lot of good laptops on here. There are a lot. I'm trying to find the best one that will fit my budget. Again, I'm not trying to find something super expensive, but something that's like the best quality. Like best laptops for VR chat. Oh, as long as it's within the $200 budget, I'm fine with that. Again, I'm not trying to buy some super crazy expensive PC. Just something that can allow me to do my work while also just play VR chat. Yeah, exactly. I mean, I'm not going to worry too much about it. I'm not going to worry about all the crazy. Actually, no, I know a place where I can check specs. Hold on. I believe I have it saved on here too. Where is it? Specs. There we go. PC Games Benchmark. One of my favorite websites to go to. If you're trying to see if your PC can handle games, PCGamesBenchmark.com. Definitely go there, warriors. Definitely go there because it's very beneficial. And it even helped me select the games that I want to play next for our adventures. And actually, I even recall showing y'all when I first introduced my newest PC. And yes, the exact same weather we're streaming right now through. So, as you can see, the girl is doing good. She's doing quite well. Alright. Let me see here. Chat. Alrighty then. Just gonna do a little quick test. Let's see. Where is it? Here we go. So then, platform Windows. Here we go. I'll scooch myself over again. Here we go. And of course, as always, for those who want to help support our event, we are still raising funds for the Gamers Outreach event for hospitals that help children and families. We're still having our event there, so please feel free to go support and help out as much as you can through donations and through our fundraiser event. Please do that. And if not, well, it's alright. You ain't gotta feel pressured or worried about that. What matters is that we're showing support in the best way we can possible. But with that being said, again, being part of the Gamers Outreach event, being part of all of this, just making a difference for these children, means a lot, especially exposing them, talking too fast, especially exposing them to a whole world of possibilities. That's all that really matters to me. Alright, let me see. Okay, so try to find the Windows. Operating System Windows 11 Pro, Windows, processor. Sometimes they change up the words. They got so many different names for the parts. Processor. Is it an Intel in that shouldn't be a pro. Oh wait, add an extra 0. Make sure it's uppercase 2, even though I don't think it would matter, but still, better safe than sorry. Graphics card or GPU. Where is it? Graphics card integrated. There we go. Integrated graphics card. And what else? Memory. Would that be RAM or... See, it never really specify, I guess. See, well, RAM memory, 16 gigabytes. Alright. Rate my PC. Okay, processor unit. Yeah, it's an Intel. I don't understand why that's so difficult. I literally put in Intel. What, have they never heard of an Intel? Yeah, that's a processor. I mean, that's weird. I mean, do you mean like 1000 something? Like, I'm confused now. Processor unit, I mean, let's see here, maybe we can find description, because sometimes they might have it in description below. Sometimes they do that. I don't really agree with it. It's kind of annoying, but whatevs. Let me see here. You always want to check down the description below so you can find what processor unit it uses possibly. Processor, adder, there we go. Processor, Alder Lake N100. Yo! Whoa! Yo, VRT, excuse me, I'm getting your name wrong. VRT Vilv just tipped Wow, thank you. Thank you for the tip. Thank you for the donation. Thank you. Much appreciated. Welcome on in. My name is Zach Black, aka the Shogun Guardian. I'm a samurai ninja warrior who protects the anime-verse from only God knows what. But when not doing so, I'm hanging here at the Lit Dojo with y'all, the warriors, here to have a great time, make awesome memories. Welcome on in. Thank you for the huge donation. Thank you. We're just starting stream, looking over some computer components for my laptop. Also, we have our gamers outreach event. Feel free to donate for hospitals for children. We're giving attention outreach to hospitals to help children, helping expose them to a positive environment. Thank you so much. Thank you for the donation. Sorry if donation alerts I'm talking so fast. Sorry if donation alerts aren't on right now. Usually they are activated, but right now. Hiya, Zach, you're welcome. Oh, thank you. Thank you very much. VR Ray off Minopolis. I'll just call you VR for short. Is that okay? If I call you VR or Ray? But thank you. Thank you for the donation. Thank you. Again, feel free to also donate to our fundraiser for hospitals. First thing you gotta know about me, when I get excited, I talk real fast. I'm like a speedster. I can't help it. I'm like the Flash. I'm a speedster at this. But again, thank you so much for the donation. It's very much appreciated. Hope you're having a wonderful day too. Hope you're having a wonderful day. Is it okay if I just call you VR or Ray? Because I try to remember people's names and sometimes it's difficult. But again, you know me as Ray Rift on VR chat or Adult Park. Oh, have we met before on... Okay. Oh, okay, so we met before on VR chat. Okay, well, hey, whenever I'm on VR chat, we can hang out sometime. I mean, hey, if we already know each other, that's cool then. That's cool. I mean, even if we're total strangers, welcome on in. Hope you're having a great day. Again, thank you again for the huge donation. You didn't have to do that, but it's very much appreciated for both our fundraiser and of course help our community grow better and improve on content and just save it for whatever needs. Yep, kinda, I'm always around. Okay, cool, thank you. But again, so just right now we're trying to right now just find the right components for my laptop. Trying to see if I can play VR chat on it actually. Speaking of which. Okay, again, trying to find the processor, trying to put this in. I don't know why it's being such a pain, but please select a graphics card from the list. My good sir, I believe I just did that. Today was pretty nice. Always love supporting a VTuber streamer. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Also, let me pull up the... Sorry about the chat. Have this in the way. Let me just... Hold on. Oh, let me just move that out the way. Let me move that here. Again, here's our event. Here's our event for the sponsorship right at the lower left. Yeah, but again, thank you. Thank you so much for the donations. Very much appreciated. Again, I would have alerts on, but they're kind of off for our event because of the fundraiser. But hey, don't worry. We got that in the history books. Thank you again, VR Ray of Minopolis. I'm friends of Candy. Oh, okay. Well, then we must have definitely met before. A friend of Candy Rain is a friend of mine. So yeah, I mean, cool. Yeah, actually we were just talking. So we were just talking about how Candy Rain told me about Steam Link. I want to use Steam Link for like playing VR games. It would really help better our content for stream. I look forward to doing that more. I really want to do VR gameplay. I really want to do that. And even when I do VR chat, I so much really want to have like first person on VR chat. It's more action packed. Like I usually do, I already do first person playing VR chat like how we normally did on our last stream. which, in case you haven't seen their last stream, don't worry, I got you, friend. I got you. For our past streams, it's all archived on Rumble. Feel free to go check out our Rumble. We always post our past streams for just the history books, all that good stuff. But aside from that, really, honestly, if you missed a stream, there we go. Yeah, so like I said though, honestly, I really want to play more VR chat streams, but with first-person action too. And especially with the Doom avatars that I use. For those who have known me for a long time, I really love the Doom Slayer. He is my #1 ride or die, grind with to the very end of history video game character. Like, I don't care. I will always grind with the Doom Slayer for eternity because he's just that legendary. I don't care. Which, speaking of which, you wanna know what's crazy, chat? So yesterday, which y'all even remember, of course, from yesterday's stream, like when that girl came up to us talking about, Halo. When girl, I'm literally wearing a Doom avatar. That ain't no Master Chief. That's the Doom Slayer. Like, ma'am, do I look... Oh, okay, let me just... Nah, for those who are just like wondering how on earth... Okay. This is the Doom Slayer. This is the Doom Slayer. Hold up. Nah. Like, how you gonna get... This is the Doom Slayer. This is the Doom Slayer. And this is Master Chief. Nah, we gonna lock into this. We're gonna lock in. Cause the girl literally pulled up and said Halo. This is the... Hold up. Oh, my, I think deleted it. This is the Doom Slayer, right? I mean, obviously. And then this is Master Chief. Doom Slayer, Master Chief. So I want y'all to tell me, why would you compare this to this? How? Okay, and this might, I really thought about this before saying this on stream, but okay, this might upset a lot of Halo fans, but I'm gonna tell how it is. Master Chief is a literal twink. Is a twink compared to the Doom Slayer. I said it. Look, I'm just saying the facts, chat. Yes, exactly. I remember you were the Doom Slayer when you were trying to defend Rhapsody Rose from the Synapsis jerks. Yes, thank you. Yes, most definitely. Which, don't worry, that's been taken care of because okay, so I don't like to get into drama. This is a drama-free environment, but I will say this. I do not tolerate bullying. I do not, words, excuse me. I do not tolerate bullying, okay? This is a chill environment, and I'm always a homie to look out for their friends. Which, nah. Like, if you try to harass and bully my friends, look, I don't care. Even if they did something that was wrong, which they clearly didn't, that does not give you the right to bully people. Bullying does not fix the problem. It only makes it worse. So yeah, I use my Doom Slayer avatars to help out people, because that's what I'm about. And don't get me wrong, I don't even need weapons. I just use my bare fist, because I'm about that. Like, listen, you try to bully my friends? No sir, not on my watch, partner. Shogun don't play that. I look out for my friends as always. And that's the kind of vibe I want to share with my peeps. Always. So, anyway, moving on from there. Yeah, so we got Master Chief, then we got the Doom Slayer. how on earth does this girl try to confuse Master Chief with this? Someone tell me, how on earth do you compare this with this? Like, do the math, Chad. Do the math, warriors. I mean, come on. This is some easy... Okay, this is some easy additioning and then subtraction. Okay, the Doomslayer has about, let's see, let's check all the weapons of this version, of course, because I would also bring up Dark Age Doomslayer, but that's a prequel, so if we're going up to the more recent lore accurate timeline, we would have to go with the Eternal Doomslayer, because that's like the future. So weapon wise, we got the, and I'm going by most powerful, his Blood Punch, Doomblade, which is his wrist blade, as you can see, Blood Punch, Doomblade, Equipment Launcher, which is his shoulder gun. Let's see, his Combat Shotgun, Super Shotgun, which has a freaking meat hook which can grapple and swing around like Spider-Man, Miles Morales. Then we got the Heavy Cannon with missile rockets, obviously, and that can also be a sniper too. I love that feature. And then we got the Chain Gun, which is a giant minigun that has a force field or could break into 4 separate barrels for quadra the damage. Quadra. Then we got the plasma rifle, which can become a literal taser, like off of Ghostbusters, or can fire a massive concussion wave that literally blasts people back with plasma energy. Then we got the ballista, a giant one-shot crossbow, like a giant one-shot laser crossbow. When fully charged, boom, massive wave, TKO. Then we got the BFG, big fat gun, or big fragging gun. Then we got the Unmaker, which is literally made from the bones of demons. That is literally used to only kill demons, which, I mean, he can't really use the Unmaker on Master Chief, but still, y'all, that's like already 9 weapons. And then let's also add in the Sentinel Hammer, the Crucible, which is his demon lightsaber. Oh, what else? Yeah, he got his Sentinel and the Crucible, his hammer and his sword. So, I mean, yeah, I mean, let's be honest. That's like almost pretty much, and his chainsaw. How can I forget the chainsaw? That's like 11 different weapons I just called out that the Doomslayer possesses. I mean, we could break down the equipment launcher, flamethrower, grenade launcher, frost grenade launcher. Do the math! Doomslayer wins. Seriously. Now, y'all could argue that, what about Master Chief? He has a whole bunch of guns. Look, I'm not gonna go over all of that because I don't really play Halo. I'm gonna keep it a buck, I'm gonna keep it a band, I'm gonna keep it a bean, I'm gonna keep it 100. Okay? Like, Master Chief, yeah, he might have a lot of guns, but see, the Doomslayer doesn't need a bunch of... He doesn't need like a whole worldwide arsenal. He only picks the best of the best. And even if Master Chief had more guns than the Doomslayer, it would not be enough to even dent the arsenal that Doomslayer has. This man has weapons to kill aliens, yes, but the Doomslayer has weapons that can kill demons. Demons! I rest my case, Your Honor. I mean, okay, yeah, you might have more weapons than the person, but it's about the damage they can do. What can they kill? Yeah, you might kill aliens, but the Doomslayer rips and tears demons. And even if he didn't have his weapons, that's the thing. His most powerful weapons isn't even the Soul Cube, which, for all my Doom 3 fans, and yes, the Soul Cube is canon. For those who don't know, let me pull out the Soul Cube. Let me see, Soul Cube, shoot. Here it is, Soul Cube, Doom 3. Yeah, for those who don't know, this is the Soul Cube, and this is the Soul Cube in Doom Eternal. This is the Soul Cube. Basically, it's literally a whole civilization of Martians who actually studied all demons of the Doom universe, even the legendary Titans and the Icon of Sin itself. Basically, all the knowledge of demonology within this civilization of Martian beings who are within this small, very cube. We are literally carrying a whole planet of Martian beings with the full demonology of the Doom universe in this cube. That is just a 3 for the price of 1 deal. I mean, you got these sentient beings inside this cube that can give you all the knowledge of how to kill any demon. Any demon. I mean, this thing's like pretty much like a hey Siri type deal. Like, hey Siri, how do I kill the Icon of Sin? And plus, if it can't tell you how, it will literally join in battle to literally shuriken shred. Yes, shuriken. This thing got blades. It got blades. Like look at this. It got blades. Got the blades out, chat. Got them blades. It got blades. I mean, this thing can literally... Oh, here's a better design. Here it is. This thing has blades. Like, look at that. Like, rip and tear, my guy. Rip and tear. Like, this thing got blades on here. It's a literal Naruto shuriken. Imagine this thing coming at a demon, just whooshing, slicing in half like pimento cheese. I mean, again, okay, so for those who want to argue, this is Doom Eternal, by the way. The Soul Cube is canon. It's just the Doomslayer has gotten so powerful with his physique and weapons that he doesn't even really need the Soul Cube. I mean, he still keeps it naturally. But honestly, it's like just a trophy of his younger days. So again, the Soul Cube is canon. It is. It is canon. It might be an Easter egg, but it's still canon. Doesn't matter. It doesn't matter, chat. I mean, the Soul Cube is canon. So even when the Doomslayer gets to another death battle needs to have this involved. They need the Soul Cube to be involved too. Because just imagine the Sentinel Hammer, the Crucible, the BFG, the Unmaker, and even the Soul Cube combined. Nah, I feel bad for the next opponent the Doomslayer has to fight. I really do, because you are not gonna win. You gonna get washed. The Soul Cube can literally even take the souls of people. It can, like, even when it took the, let's see, so it takes the life energy of people. That's another thing. It takes the life energy of beings, thus called the Soul Cube. It takes the life energy of the being it has, pardon him, what? Slain. So, you could either willfully, like the Martians did, willingly put your soul in here to be protected, or you could rip and tear their soul out, and it'll be stored in here. Which, how would that work? Would the Martians like duke it out in there, in their own universe, I mean, if they don't need my help, then cool. I mean, if I don't need to be involved, I'm gonna keep the bean. I don't need to be involved. Like, we just don't keep it like that. If I don't need to be involved, I don't need to be involved. Kudos. But yeah, aside from that though, man, we got into a really good discussion here. I love that. I am a huge Doom nerd. Like, I really love the Doom Slayer. Okay, I am a huge nerd for Doom. You will definitely see that in me. So, but aside from all that, like, someone literally trying to say that just trying to compare Master Chief to Doom Slayer, you are trying to trigger an argument. You are trying to trigger a huge debate. Like, no, you're not gonna come up here and say, ah, Halo. No. Now if you're just starting to play, now for those who played Halo more than Doom, okay, maybe I could cut you a little slack, because if you're just starting to play Doom, you know, learn the lore and stuff, it happens. I can cut you some slack. But no, this person knew what they were doing. Talking about some, Halo. No. And you have the audacity to get into an argument, talk about, no, that's Master Chief. I am cultured. No, this is the Doom Slayer, not Master Chief. Get your game history together. Like, my goodness, man. It's like some people try to play ignorant just to get on your skin, but I ain't gonna get into that. We ain't gonna get into that. But aside from that, honestly, really just trying to find a good PC for VR chat. Try not to find something that's too pricey. But then again, you got some who, you try to find those type of PCs under a good budget. VR chat, Betty, PC. No, laptop, I mean, excuse me. Oh, there's an Acer one. I'm trying to find one that's not too expensive, but I mean, you want to pick the best of the best quality too. You don't want something too bland. You want something that can handle heavy tasks. So, yeah, you want something that can handle the job. Ooh, this is a good one. A little pricey, but affordable. I mean, I'm not complaining. I mean, again, I can afford this stuff too, so don't worry, chat. I can afford these I can afford this stuff. So, it's not really a big deal. Talking about only 3 left in stock. Sure, and I'm Black Santa Claus. Ho, ho, ho. See, that's the thing. Whenever a website says, oh, better hurry, this is about to go off sale or whatever, that's a selling trick. People who try to deliberately tell you that, oh, something's about to go off sale, better hurry, that's a tactic they use to get you to spend on their products. It's a common tactic. Don't fall for it. Yeah, people do that all the time, and it's a common thing they do. Even I'm over that crap. Like, even I'm over it, really. I need to make sure that after stream I check out these the alerts, because they should be working. Usually alerts do work. It's probably just the link. Then again, I did change I believe I did change the alert. Let me see here. I believe I did change the alert for the event, but it's not a big deal. I'll just go back and change some things. When the event is over, I'll go ahead and change back my alerts for donations. C'est pas si grave. But I really appreciate for the donation again, VR Ray of Monopolis. Is very much appreciated. So, again, I mean, we're doing pretty good though. I mean, we could afford this laptop. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and put it on the list because it's not something I have to worry about. It's really not. I could afford this anytime. I really can. Yeah, I can afford that. It's like $293, but that's because I want the best of the best. I want the best of the best quality. I don't sell for something less than that. I don't, because I know what I want, and that's what matters. I know what I want. I don't sell for just anything. If I know what I want is the best of quality, then, and I can know and say it without a doubt like I am doing now, I got nothing to worry about. Yeah, I mean, you still do your research, but yeah, I mean, you don't waste money on stuff that is not gonna serve. It's like my father always said, Zach, make sure you always compare prices. Make sure you get the best of the best out of your money. I mean, okay, sometimes the best of the best will require some extra payment, but if it's at a reasonable price that you can afford and handle and manage, then go for it. I mean, yeah, I mean, you know how to compare prices, you know how to handle stuff. Yeah, exactly. You gotta know how to handle your own business. Nothing wrong with that. You gotta know how to handle your own biz. That's just part of the grind. Alright, we're Gucci. Yeah, I can afford this stuff. Don't worry, I can afford this stuff. I mean, I work hard, I get paid very well, and it's just a matter of being patient because I want the best of the best. I do. I want the best of the best. I don't sell for less. Oh, yo, this has a touch screen. Oh, it has a touch screen. Yo. Now, see what I mean? Touch screen. Oh, it's got a touch screen. Okay, even better. Nice. Seamless Pro OS experience. Okay, so cool. It's a touch screen. Includes protective sleeve. Good. Yeah, so this is like a, okay. Well, that's nice. It has a touch screen. We're definitely going to have to look at this some more. Yeah, now let me pull this up because then after we finish this, we can go ahead and start our art stream. Because I'm very excited for our newest piece of art. This is going to be a real easy one too. Of course, to me they all are, but you know, they each take a little patience. Nothing wrong with that. Okay, let's see. Again, I'll definitely have to check these alerts because they should be working. Oh wait, no, it's because again, yeah, sponsorship, low. And then even afterwards, yeah. After the whole sponsorship event, now I'll definitely change up the alerts back to our originals. Just pulling up chat. But yeah, I mean, honestly, to be real honest with y'all, I have been just looking, I just been really wanting to find a new laptop, and I think this is it. I believe this is the one. This is the one. This is the one. This is the one. But yeah, I mean, again, let's see, Acer laptop. Okay, I found a really good video. Okay, let me just go ahead and pop goes the weasel.
So Acer dropped a Copilot.
Alright, let me just go ahead and pull up the content. Here we go. There we go. And let me just scooch myself on over. Here we go. Right on down here, chat. And then moving on forth.
Plus PC for around $750 with really good battery life. But the big question, is it actually worth buying. Now, Acer was kind enough to send over the 2025 Acer Aspire 14 AI laptop, and they've partnered with me on this video. But as always, I'm keeping it real, so here's what you actually need to know. Now, for the basics, in terms of what you get an Intel Core Ultra 5 Lunar Lake CPU, paired with an Intel Arc 130V integrated GPU, 16 gigabytes of RAM, 1 terabyte NVMe SSD, a 14-inch Full HD Plus touchscreen, and that's right, 2 Thunderbolt 4 ports, which is kind of wild at this price point. Now, the good news is the entire laptop only weighs 3.1 pounds and uses a USB-C to charge the laptop, meaning if you lose the charger, you won't have to hunt down a proprietary one from Acer. The design is super minimal, it's clean, there's no screaming RGB logos or edgy gamer fonts, just a simple all business vibe with subtle AI branding. Now, can you open it up with one hand? Absolutely not. The hinge is tighter than my wallet on Black Friday, but in return, you get 0 screen wobble, even if you're typing like a maniac on the keyboard. It also means the longevity of the...
Well, I'm not worried about can't open it with one hand. Maybe that's a good thing. If someone has to struggle to open my laptop, good. That is a good thing. Yeah, I'm not worried about that. If I have to use both hands to open it, good. Hands on deck, or we gonna be in a wreck.
The hinge will last you a very long time. And bonus, the hinge opens 180 degrees, so you can lie it flat, connect it, and slide it under a monitor to use the keyboard and touchpad as a neat desktop setup. As for the ports, there's a good selection. You have your 2 Thunderbolt 4 ports, which again is not too common at this price point, HDMI, USB-A, and then on the other side you have your Kensington lock, another USB-A port, and your combo audio jack. The keyboard on this thing is surprisingly good. The keys have excellent travel distance, but might feel a bit mushy for some. However, my typing speed felt exactly where it should be. And yes, you get 3 levels of keyboard backlighting. Now, it's not RGB gaming madness, but it's bright enough to see where you're typing when you're pulling an all-nighter.
Well, I'm not worried about like RGB lighting. My main concern is if I can go on the internet, do my business, and play VR chat or any Steam game, which I'm not going to be doing a lot of Steam gaming on this. I mean, I'm not going to worry about that. I'm going to just I am going to focus on just business, and the only game I would have on my laptop would just be VR chat. Yeah, I mean, I'm not going to go into having, like, listen, chat, I already have a mini PC that has I already have a Steam account, and then I already have a mini PC that I mostly play games on that rather than on PC. I mean, I could play some Steam games on my laptop. That's not a bad thing, but I prefer business first, then fun later. You know, just keeping it real with y'all. Just keeping it a band.
The touchpad is not glass, nor is it haptic, but it's well centered and gets the job done. No complaints from my symmetry-loving brain. You even have a little Aspire branding on the bottom. All right, the display is where Acer had to make some compromises to hit that $750 price point. The 14-inch Full HD Plus display has a 16:10 aspect ratio, 60 Hz, which is great for productivity, and it's touch-enabled, which is kind of rare at this price point. The color accuracy is good. Color gamut, not so much. It doesn't reach 100% sRGB, so colors can look a bit flat. Now, don't get me wrong, it's perfectly fine for everyday use and even light Photoshop work, but if you're a serious content creator, you might notice the limitations. Here's the cool part though. Despite being a touchscreen, it's a matte touchscreen, so you won't see any fingerprints when you're touching it. Like, I've literally been poking at this screen all day and I can't see a single smudge. All right, so this is what the webcam looks like on the Acer. See a single smudge.
Oh, let me look at that. Hold up. Let me look at the model comparison too. Let me look at the model comparison. Ah, crap. Where was it now? Where was the model comparison? Here it is. Looks a little, looking kind of thin. Looking a little thinner. Well. Am I really going to nitpick about small details? If I can do my work on here, I'm not going to worry about that. I'm not going to worry about that at all. Like, I'm not going to be picky. I mean, I got my own selection choice. I ain't going to be picky about it.
Literally been poking at this screen all day and I can't see a single smudge. All right, so this is what the webcam looks like on the Acer Aspire 14AI laptop. This is a 1080p webcam. I'm using nothing but natural light. You guys let me know how it looks.
Give it a minute. Video buffering. But yeah, so far I'm very intrigued by this. I mean, honestly, I agree. Acer seems promising. Hold on, let me just...
And how do the microphones sound? Now we got to talk about Intel's Lunar Lake processor, which is the chip behind this laptop. Like, don't get me wrong, Intel didn't design these chips to win benchmark competitions. They're built for efficiency while maintaining solid performance. The single core speeds are excellent, and while multi-core performance won't blow away.
Okay, yeah, it's a different model type. Let me see here. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Seems reasonable. Huh. Your price $4.99. Okay. Well, that is a bit more pricey though. That is a bit more pricey. Now the one that we're looking at is yeah, this one's different. This one has like neon lights. Hold on, I'm trying to see. It just had neon. There it is. No. There it is. Yeah, so it has neon lights, but that could just be just for show. Let's see. Experience camera. It seems promising nonetheless. Like, I'm trying to find... Acer laptop. Well, it's not really model name. Acer Chromebook touchscreen laptop. Okay, here we go. Yeah, they're not really specifying though. They're not specifying, which I wish they do that more, but well, sometimes you gotta do the extra research yourself, so you can't really get too upset with the process. They're not gonna tell you everything. You gotta do your own research. You gotta put your own stuff out there. That's fine.
There are two main things that Chromebook Plus is supposed to achieve for devices that get this fresh new label on the lid. They need to be great devices to use overall, and they need to keep the price in check. Now, in some ways, I'd argue that all of that falls under the same umbrella, since price really has a lot of sway on how picky or not you get with any Chromebook, but you get the idea. Chromebook Plus now represents a new standard that I've really come to enjoy while reviewing every new model, and this final one of the initial bunch, the Acer Chromebook Plus 514, once again shows that Google got this whole thing pretty right. So let's dive in.
All right. I'm fascinated.
With the 8th and final Chromebook Plus model, I feel like we're beating a dead horse at this point. I mean, with Chromebook Plus on the lid, you already know it's a great overall experience. Using this device is just going to be pretty solid. It's not perfect, but it's really good and it's really affordable too. I mean, most days the 514 can be had at Costco for just $3.99. It doesn't go on